Good morning, East Alabama and West Georgia. This is Kevin Moon from God's Country. It's time for your primetime forecast on Dr. Don's weather. Now, here's my friend, Dr. Don.
Well, good morning, East Alabama and West Georgia. Are you ready for another scorching hot day across East Alabama and West Georgia? Yeah, I'm afraid so. It's going to be relentless again today. Showers and thunderstorms breaking out late this afternoon. Some of those storms could be very strong. We're going to tell you all about that coming up in this edition of your Primetime Forecast, brought to you by Jamie Dukas, your local Alpha agent from the Alpha Weather Center. Don't forget to click that link at the top of the video to get that cost-free, no-obligation insurance quote from Jamie Dukas. You become eligible to win the Dr. Don Weather app. You're also going to pick up a car freshie from K&L Car Charms. Coming up in future drawings, we're going to be giving away more of those $25 gift cards from the store with the red door, corner 56 in Wadley, and also Meadows Farm Equipment on Highway 431 just south of Wedowee. And don't forget about the turkey shoot coming up at the New Hope Volunteer Fire Department on County Road 56 between Wedowee and Woodland. That'll be on June 25th. We're going to be there live and in living color from 9 a.m. until 3 p.m. We got all kind of, I'm so excited about this. That we're going to get to hang out with you folks. We're coming back, and we'll be there all day long. We want you to come by and register for great giveaways that we're going to be doing all day long, including brand new Dr. Don t-shirts. We're going to be giving away some keychains, bumper stickers, and we're going to have a bunch of other stuff to give away too. Jamie's going to join us, and you know he brings a lot of good stuff to the table. So we're going to be giving away good prizes all day long. We've got interviews lined up, got special guests coming by. WTVM staff meteorologist Dana Barker will stop by and hang out with us for a while. And of course, we're going to be there for the New Hope Volunteer Fire Department. They're going to have a barbecue sandwich plate, hot dog plates, and of course that turkey shoot that's going to be taking place. So make your plans to join us on June 25th at the New Hope Volunteer Fire Department. Also, July 30th, we'll be on location again in Woodland, Alabama for the Vern Fest. Warren Sewell Field. Gates open at 5 p.m. Concert starts at 7 p.m. Little Texas will be in concert that evening, along with Kevin Moon and Callie Knight. So we invite you to get your tickets and come hang out with us for a special evening in Woodland, Alabama, as we celebrate the Vern Fest right here on Dr. Don's Weather. All right, let's jump into it because we've got a lot to talk about on today's forecast. First of all, your Storm Prediction Center convective outlook for today. Look at that yellow. That is a slight risk category for strong to severe thunderstorms. Now, that's going to be late this afternoon into the first part of your overnight. I think the best opportunity will be very similar to what we saw yesterday afternoon. These storms, there could be a pop-up shower or thunderstorm pretty much any time afternoon today, but the best concentration and the best chance of seeing one of these heavy showers or thunderstorms will come late afternoon, probably after about 5 p.m., and will continue through around 10 p.m. this evening. Now, folks, you need to understand this is a little different. These storms, just like they did yesterday, will be forming in Georgia, and then they're going to move in the absolute opposite direction of what we normally see across the area. These storms will be moving from east to west. So they'll start in middle Georgia, and then they will move into west Georgia and then into east Alabama. So when you glance at a radar and you see storms over in Georgia, they're coming your way today if you're in east Alabama. Now, again, just like yesterday, today's storms could carry some really intense lightning, and I think that may end up being the biggest threat. Yesterday afternoon, we were seeing over 300 strikes within a 2-minute period, and some of these big storms that moved across Chambers, Lee, and Tallapoosa yesterday afternoon. Now, they blow up quickly, and they will last for a couple of 2 or 3 hours, but they slowly lose their intensity. So That's the way this is going to work this afternoon. Some hail will be possible. Of course, gusty winds. There is a downdraft or a microburst potential for this afternoon. And we could, of course, see some torrential rainfall with these storms. So make sure that you're weather aware late this afternoon into the first part of your overnight for some very strong thunderstorms across East Alabama and West Georgia. Then on Thursday, we go back to more of a general scattered rumble of thunder, summertime thunderstorms here and there. Won't see quite the concentration tomorrow that I think we will see again this afternoon. And then on Friday, pretty much the same, maybe a little better chance of a thunderstorm up here in northeast Georgia and across the Carolinas and eastern Tennessee, but across East Alabama and West Georgia, just general scattered afternoon thunder. So here's the latest severe weather possibilities from the National Weather Service office in Birmingham, and you see that slight risk category covers all of the Dr. Don coverage counties of East Alabama and West Georgia. Damaging winds up to 60 miles per hour and quarter-sized hail will also be possible. Again, the timing on this between 2 p.m. this afternoon and 10 p.m., though I think we'll see the storms in middle Georgia probably after about 2 or 3 p.m. Then they will migrate into West Georgia and East Alabama late this afternoon and into the first part of your overnight this evening. Again, remember now, lightning is not a criteria for severe thunderstorm warnings. Should be, but it's not. And I think that will end up being, just like it was yesterday, one of the bigger threats with these storms. We're going to see a tremendous amount of lightning. So if you're going to be outside and you start hearing rumbles of thunder, you're already close enough to get struck by lightning. So seek shelter if you start hearing thunder outdoors late this afternoon and this evening, or really actually anytime you hear thunder. Get inside. All right, here we go with your tropical outlook this morning from the southwestern Caribbean Sea. Satellite imagery and surface observations indicate that a small area of low pressure is located over the far southwestern Caribbean Sea near the east coast of Nicaragua. This system is currently accompanied by disorganized showers and thunderstorms. Development of this system is possible while it drifts northwest near the coast of Nicaragua and Honduras, and it could become a tropical depression later this week if the disturbance remains over water. An Air Force Reserve Hunter aircraft is scheduled to investigate the system later today if it becomes necessary. Now, we think this will drift to the north and then turn back to the northwest, maybe going across extreme northern Mexico and ending up in the Bay of Campeche, possibly. But after that, it's kind of hard to tell exactly which direction it's going to go. You know, anytime this year we start to have disturbances down in the Caribbean or the southern Gulf of Mexico, we have to pay attention. And we're giving this thing a 40% chance of developing over the course of the next 4 to 5 days. All right, current temperatures is 71 degrees out there this morning. It's already too hot. We're going to probably the mid-90s this afternoon. We did hit 95 yesterday. We currently have fair skies. Wind is out of the west at 2, gust 3 miles per hour. Humidity 93%. The barometric pressure 30.05 inches. No rain the past 24 hours officially. Though I know that there are a lot of places down there in Chambers County that did pick up some measurable rain yesterday. Sunrise this morning at 5:30 a.m. Sun sets at 7:52. And there is your latest forecast this morning. Current conditions from the East Alabama Bee Company in 5 Points, Alabama. Here's the deal, folks. Hot. Heat advisory is in effect and will continue through at least tomorrow afternoon. Probably is going to get extended through Friday afternoon. Heat index values of upwards of 105 this afternoon. The actual air temperature will go to 97 in Roanoke, Ashland 94 in Lineville, Wedowee goes to 95, Franklin hits 98 degrees. Look at Carrollton up there, almost 100 degrees this afternoon. That is brutal, and that is going to continue. And here we go with your, let's take a look at your heat index. There it is. And you can see that we have that heat advisory in effect for all of central Alabama from west to east. Does cover all of our Dr. Don coverage areas in Alabama and also over in Georgia. The bad news here is it's not going to get much better. We're going to have a little bit of a reprieve over the weekend, but next week, oh my goodness, stay tuned. I'll tell you all about that in just a bit on Dr. Don's Weather. Don't forget about our fast forecast over on Instagram. You give the forecast in 60 seconds or less. Believe it or not, we can cram all this into 60 seconds, and we do that every morning over on Instagram. So be sure and follow us there. All right, so here we go with your 6-day forecast from the Alpha Weather Center. Jamie Dukas, your local Alpha agent. So we have a hot day on the way, 97 this afternoon. And we'll start to see about a 30% chance of a pop-up shower or thunderstorm anytime after around 2 o'clock this afternoon. But as we head towards sunset and we really get the heat of the day going, we're going to start to see those big storms form over in Georgia. And then they're going to move backwards. They're going to be moving from east to west back into Alabama late this afternoon and this evening, and we'll give you a 60% chance of showers and thunderstorms. Some of those storms could be severe. Overnight low around 71. I think the showers and thunderstorms are all done by 10 or 11 p.m. this evening. Then on Thursday, 20% chance of scattered afternoon summer thunder, 96. Friday, 20% chance of afternoon scattered thunder, 96. We will get somewhat of a cold front through here Friday afternoon and Friday evening, which will back off the humidity levels by the time Saturday gets here. So the heat index values will come way down, though the temperatures will remain in the mid to low 90s as we hit the weekend. 94 on Saturday with no chance of rain. Sunday will be sunny, 92, but here comes the bad news part of this forecast. As we get into next week, Monday not so bad, mostly sunny, 94, but the humidity levels will start to creep back up Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. And by the time we get to Wednesday of next week, we could be looking at triple-digit temperatures across East Alabama and West Georgia. Now, I'm not talking heat index. I'm talking actual ambient air temperature by Wednesday. Could be knocking on 100 degrees. There are some medium range models that are suggesting that by Wednesday and Thursday of next week, some areas across East Alabama and West Georgia may be at 102, 103 degrees for actual temperatures. Wow, that is going to be unbearable if that happens. We're monitoring that for you. We'll have more for you as we get a little bit closer to that time. Let's take a look at your Southern Union State Community College live Doppler HD radar showing no activity out there this morning. There could be a sprinkle or two there along I-75 just south of Atlanta, and then maybe a few sprinkles along I-65 south of Montgomery, but nothing across East Alabama and West Georgia just yet. I think that will change as we get into the afternoon. That thing will probably light up like a Christmas tree. Hey, don't forget to follow us over on Twitter. It's at DSTREN1040. We broadcast all of our weather information on Twitter, just as we do on Facebook, YouTube, and at DrDonWX.com. You get my daily weather forecast over on God's Country and the Classic 89.7. And we appreciate those folks you see scrolling on the left-hand side of your screen. Those are our partners here on Dr. Don's Weather, like Mr. Jimmy Stevens of Jimmy Stevens Construction. Mr. Jimmy's been with us from the very beginning. We appreciate him. And if you're in the market for a new home or repairs, you need to get in touch with him. Also, the town of Wadley, Miss Donna McKay, and the town council over there on the West Bank and Southern Union State Community College. Hey, if you own a business and would like to be a partner here on Dr. Don's Weather, all you have to do is send me a message on Messenger, and I can have you started by the time we do our very next weather forecast, which, if the good Lord's willing and the creek don't rise, will be first thing tomorrow morning if I don't see you late this afternoon with severe weather coverage right here on Dr. Don's Weather.